What is going on, traders? Happy Sunday. I hope you are all enjoying your Sunday with your friends and family. We are getting ready, preparing ourselves for Monday to make money this week. So I am going to show you exactly how to do it in today's video. I'm going to show you the trades we ended up taking on Friday, as well as preparing you to trade the best setups at the best prices to make as most money as possible. Let's get into it. So Friday's pre-market live stream with the Discord, we were able to identify sloping resistance and sloping support, right? This is the 30-minute time frame. We ended up taking the highs of December 6th to the highs of December 11th, nice sloping resistance. We ended up taking the lows of December 10th, hitting the lows of December 12th, and had a beautiful uptrend line. We were in a wedge, okay? Now, I was call focused until I was proven wrong. Remember, when you are going with the trend, you're wrong once, because once you're wrong, that means the trend is changing and you need to swap sides. So the trend was we kept bouncing at support, bouncing and holding, right? We came to it. What was the confirmation of puts? This is a 30-minute time frame. We ended up closing at it. The next 30-minute candle came up, retested it. That's why we had the big sell-off. I was unable to get the 605 puts. Okay, so what did I end up doing? I sat on my hands. I waited. We had two gaps beneath us to fill at 604.33 and at 602.80. As soon as we broke through, I didn't get in here. As soon as we broke through the previous closing price, 604.33, we ended up coming right back up, and this is where you get the puts. This is where I got the puts once, boom, twice, boom. And where was our price target? The last gap that we had in the range we are currently trading at 602.80. This gap filled. We had a gap and go right here, and then we had a gap close reversal at the bottom gap. So keep an eye on this. I'm going to tell you right now, be straight up with you guys. The best levels to be buying calls at is going to be at 598.83. This is the previous closing price from November 27th. This is the last gap in this range that we are trading at, right? We have the previous resistance at this level. We need to make this a support. SPY is eventually going to come and test 600 again. We're probably going to bounce at 680 to 601 first. If we slice through that, it's going to slice under 600 and we will fill this gap at 598.83. This is where you buy safe call options, and with confirmation, 30-minute bullish confirmation, this is when it's okay to swing trade call options. Let's look at the 4-hour time frame right now. I just want to show you guys, okay? This is a bullish run and consolidation and validating the price range that we are trading at between the 602s to the 608s, right? This is not bearish. This is not bearish. This is a bullish run, consolidation to potentially make a new high. Keep that in mind, okay? So again, when it comes back to the 30-minute chart, as you guys know, we have major sloping resistance in the range we're trading at. This yellow sloping resistance downtrend. If we come up to fill this level right here, right? This is a gap that has still not been filled at 607.46. Right? If we end up coming to this gap, we're going to shoot to 608, right? Or just beneath 608. This is the best risk to reward for puts at 608, because if we break through this trend, we know SPY is going to make a new high. Look at the trend. Look at the 4-hour, okay? I really want you guys to pay attention to this. Hold on. Sorry. Right? Big dip, rip. Big dip, rip. Little dip, rip. Consolidation, dip, massive rip. Right? Like, look at what we're doing. We could get a little bit of a sell-off to fill that gap. That's why the 598 level is going to be absolutely beautiful to be buying calls, because we most likely will hit 620 in that case. So, I want calls. The best level to be buying calls is going to be at 598.84. Okay, now upside, we hold above 608. I'm hitting calls to new all-time highs. Very simple. Where else am I going to be shorting? We do have a gap to fill at 607.46. Pay attention to this. We could reject here, but we have sloping resistance a little bit higher. So this, for the put side, this is exactly the range I am looking at. For the call side, we just had a gap close reversal. SPY is bullish. If we reject 602.55, we are going to take this gap out. Right? This is my bread and butter play. This is when we all are going to make a shit ton of money once we see with confirmation 602.55. We don't need to be in up here. We don't need to be in up here. We can wait for the break and the retest. And that's exactly the same strategy that we ended up doing on Friday. We didn't buy here. We didn't have a good entry here, right? This candle happened too quick. I didn't have an entry here, but we were towards support, sloping support. We broke through it. I did not chase and was a dummy. I went and waited to buy at the best level possible, which was the previous closing price. The break and retest. Do not FOMO in. The ride will come and pick you back up to the up or the downside. I'm telling you, do not FOMO in. Wait for the confirmation of a support or resistance of a key level, guys. We have the previous closing price right now at 604.21. And we're creating a roof in the after hours, right, so far. So above 604.21, if it's bullish, we're going to fly to 605. Right? 605 puts could potentially work. I could see us stretching up to 606 before getting any more downside. Above 602.80, I am bullish. Bullish. Calls. Okay, guys? Thank you guys so much for being here. Remember, a link is in the bio. I live stream every single day, Monday to Friday at market open, guys. We are crushing it day in and day out. I've had one of the biggest weeks in a while, guys. Absolutely crushing it. If you'd like to be a part of our family, guys, the best family around, everyone in here just wants to learn. Everyone here is helping each other out. If you want to be a part of the #1 options Discord in the world, the link is in the bio. Thank you guys so much, and see you tomorrow. Take care.